Saibug Clough, a name that echoes through the annals of time, a place where the earth itself seems to whisper tales of hardship and endurance, a scar on the earth, red dust and silence. The land here is unforgiving, a testament to the relentless forces of nature and the passage of time. The ground, cracked and parched, tells a story of a land that has seen too much, endured too much. The cliffs, ancient and watchful, guarded the secrets of the mine. These towering sentinels have stood for millennia, witnessing the rise and fall of civilizations, the ebb and flow of human endeavor. They hold within their stony embrace the memories of countless generations, their stories etched into the very fabric of the rock. The men came for the coal, their lives measured in shifts and dust. They toiled in the bowels of the earth, their faces blackened with the soot of their labor, their bodies weary from the unending grind. Each day was a battle against the darkness, a struggle to wrest from the earth the precious black gold that fueled their lives. The sun beat down, a relentless eye in the vast emptiness. Its scorching rays turned the landscape into a furnace, the heat waves shimmering like a mirage on the horizon. There was no respite from its unyielding gaze, no escape from the oppressive heat that seemed to seep into every pore. Saibug Clough gave nothing back. The land took and took, its hunger insatiable, its demands unending. The miners gave their sweat, their blood, their very lives. But the earth remained indifferent, its secrets locked away in the depths of the mine. The air, thick with the smell of iron and heat, whispered of forgotten things. It carried the echoes of voices long silenced, the ghosts of those who had come before. The dust, a fine red mist, clung to everything, a constant reminder of the land's harshness and the price of its bounty. Things lost in the darkness of the mine shafts, things best left undisturbed. The tunnels, winding and treacherous, held secrets that were better left in the shadows. The darkness was a living thing, a presence that seemed to breathe and whisper, its voice a constant companion to those who dared to venture into its depths. But the men of Saibug Clough had no choice. They descended into the earth each day, their hearts heavy with the weight of their task, their minds steeled against the dangers that awaited them. They were bound to the mine, their lives intertwined with its fate, their destinies written in the dust and rock. They dug and they sweated, their lives bound to the rhythm of the earth. Each swing of the pickaxe, each shovelful of coal was a testament to their resilience, their determination to carve out a living in the harshest of environments. They were the lifeblood of Saibug Clough, their efforts a tribute to the indomitable spirit of humanity. Raymond Weeks, a name that echoed through the tunnels of the mine, whispered among the workers and respected by all who knew him, a quiet man, strong and dependable. Raymond was the kind of person who spoke little, but whose actions spoke volumes. His presence was a pillar of strength in the often chaotic and dangerous world of mining. His hands, calloused and scarred, were the hands of a worker. Each mark and line told a story of hard labor, of days spent in the bowels of the earth extracting its treasures. These hands were not just tools, they were a testament to his dedication and resilience. He knew the mine like the back of his own hand. Every twist and turn, every crevice and shaft was etched into his memory. The mine was not just his workplace, it was a part of him. A second home where he spent countless hours, the creaking timbers, the damp smell of the tunnels, the ever-present danger lurking in the shadows. These were the elements of his daily life. The mine was alive with its own sounds and scents, a living entity that demanded respect and caution. Every morning he descended into the earth, his lamp a tiny beacon against the crushing darkness. This ritual was both a beginning and an end, a journey into the unknown that he undertook with unwavering resolve. He worked alongside his mates, their camaraderie forged in sweat and danger. In the depths of the mine, they were more than colleagues. They were brothers, bound by the shared trials and triumphs of their labor. Raymond was a good miner, a reliable man. His determination and trustworthiness were qualities that set him apart. He was the one others looked to in times of crisis, the steady hand that guided them through the darkest hours, until the day he wasn't. The mine, which had been his sanctuary and his battleground, became the place where his story took an unexpected turn. His belongings left behind told a silent tale of a man who had given his all to the earth and in return had been claimed by it. The morning shift started like any other. The sun, a burning disk on the horizon, cast long shadows across the dusty earth. The men gathered, their faces grim beneath their helmets. Another day, another descent into the belly of the earth. Raymond Weeks was there. He joked with his mates, shared a smoke. Then they went down into the darkness, but when the shift ended, Raymond didn't come up. At first, it was just a missed shift, a simple mistake. Maybe he was sick or had overslept. But as the hours turned into days, a knot of fear began to twist in the pit of their stomach. Something wasn't right. Search parties were organized. They combed the mine shafts, their lamps casting dancing shadows on the damp walls. They searched the cliffs, the scrubland, every inch of Saibug Clough, but Raymond Weeks was gone, vanished, as if swallowed whole by the earth itself. Section 5, whispers in the dust. The mine went silent. The rhythmic clang of pickaxes against rock ceased. The men, their faces pale with fear, huddled around flickering oil lamps, their voices hushed. What had happened to Raymond? Theories, whispered rumors began to circulate. Had he run off? Had there been an accident? A cave-in? But no one knew, and the mine, once a source of livelihood, now loomed over them, a silent, menacing presence. Section 6, a glimmer in the darkness. Then the sightings began. Fleeting glimpses of something strange, something unnatural. It moved in the periphery, a flicker of movement at the edge of sight. The miners, their nerves already on edge, started to see things. A shape, tall and metallic, glimpsed through the swirling dust of a blasting. A reflection, cold and hard, in the depths of a stagnant pool of water. Whispers turned to hushed conversations, fear spreading like a virus through the ranks. Section 7. The Iron Man of Saibug Clough. Deep within the bowels of the earth, where light barely penetrates and shadows reign supreme, there lies a legend that has haunted the miners of Saibug Clough for generations. They called him the Iron Man. A name whispered in hushed tones, passed down from one weary miner to the next. The Iron Man was more than just a tale. He was a symbol of the fears that lurked in the hearts of those who toiled in the darkness. A creature of the mine, forged from shadow and fear. His presence was felt in the cold drafts that swept through the tunnels, in the eerie echoes that bounced off the walls, and in the unsettling feeling of being watched. He was said to be tall and imposing, his body encased in metal, his eyes glowing with an unnatural light. The Iron Man's appearance was a terrifying sight, a blend of man and machine, a ghostly figure that seemed to defy the natural order. Some said he was the ghost of a miner crushed and forgotten in the depths of the earth, a soul trapped in the cold embrace of the mine, seeking vengeance or perhaps just recognition for his untimely demise. Others, that he was a creature of darkness, drawn to the despair and fear of the mine. A being that thrived on the negative energy, feeding off the terror of those who dared to venture too deep. Whatever he was, one thing was certain: he was real. And he was watching. The Iron Man of Saibug Clough was not just a figment of imagination, but a living nightmare that haunted the dreams of those who worked in the mine. His legend grew with each passing year, a reminder of the dangers that lay hidden in the darkness. The Iron Man was a part of the mine as much as the rocks and the tunnels themselves. He was a guardian of the shadows, a sentinel of fear and a symbol of the unknown. And as long as the mine existed, so too would the Iron Man, watching, waiting, and haunting the depths of Saibug Clough. Fear, palpable and suffocating, settled over Saibug Clough. The miners, once a brotherhood forged in hardship, now eyed each other with suspicion. Was the Iron Man watching them, waiting for them to turn their backs? The mine, once a source of livelihood, became a place of dread. Men started to refuse shifts, their fear outweighing their need for work. The mine owners, desperate to maintain production, dismissed the sightings as superstition. But the fear remained. Years passed. The mine at Saibug Clough eventually closed, its veins of coal exhausted. The town, once a bustling hub of activity, became a ghost town. But the legend of the Iron Man lived on. Whispered stories, passed down from generation to generation, kept the legend alive. Tales of the Iron Man, his eyes glowing in the darkness, his metallic body a terrifying spectacle. A warning, perhaps. or a reminder of the darkness that lay hidden beneath the surface of the earth. Today, the ruins of Saibug Clough stand as a testament to the past. The wind whistles through the skeletal remains of the mine buildings, carrying with it the echoes of forgotten fears. Few dare to venture there now. Those who do speak of a strange presence, a coldness that seeps into your bones, a feeling of being watched by unseen eyes. The Iron Man, they say, still walks the cliffs of Saibug Clough. The truth of the Iron Man remains a mystery, a figment of overactive imaginations fueled by fear and isolation, or something more sinister. A creature of darkness, born from the earth itself. Whatever the answer, one thing is certain. The legend of the Iron Man continues to haunt the cliffs of Saibug Clough. A chilling tale whispered on the wind, a reminder that some secrets are best left buried, unseen and undisturbed. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more intriguing stories.